Back with LC.
What's up? What's up?
This is your idea. I'm giving you credit.
Yeah.
We were doing some filming, obviously, for your online platform. And I don't know what we were talking about, a little bit about my channel too. And you said, like, what do you think about me teaching you to play right-handed, like properly, like actually learning how to swing right-handed fundamentally from the ground up. Obviously, I can hit a ball right-handed, but I wouldn't call it technically sound by any means. And for my purposes and for the purposes of the channel, I think it'd be really cool for me to be able to do videos and give people feedback about stuff that doesn't occur in my left-handed swing. It occurs at different speed in the right-handed swing, more of a, not beginner's perspective, but more of a, a more novice level. And will allow me to make just different videos also swinging left-handed. There'll be different issues with my swing or different stuff I'll talk about, and then different stuff in my right-hand swing. So I think this will be pretty cool.
Yeah, totally. I think it's very rare to find, let's say, a beginner and novice golfer who wants to be filmed.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be really cool for a lot of beginner and novices out there to see your progression, to see how it will potentially, what we will work on, so then they maybe hopefully get some better ideas of what they should work on as well. So I'm excited to see what happens from there. Like, it's good because you're not like a total beginner, because you can hit some balls. So it'll be nice to see what happens. Okay. But why don't you hit some? You're hitting a 7-iron right now.
Got a 7-iron.
Yep.
I'll just start hitting.
Yeah, just get a baseline. I just want to get a baseline of some numbers. Yo, it's actually like not too bad.
That was all right.
Not too bad. How far do you hit a 7-iron with your righty swing usually?
I want to say that's like about as, I could probably hit it further, but that's a pretty good like swing.
I see. That was a pretty good swing.
Hit those good.
Well, it sounds good.
Mizuno irons here.
Yeah, these are pretty good. Let me just write down some numbers in the space, just so we can always refer back to this in the future.
Like it.
Just get you
oh, 6 degrees toe down.
78 club speed, though, not bad. First impression is pretty good. You turn good. You turn centered. Lower body, upper body turns. So all that's great.
Yeah.
You can probably turn a little bit more, but at least you turn enough.
That's not bad in the backswing, is it?
Yep. Things that really pop out that we can improve on is, 1, you open your face a lot.
See that.
Yep. 2, your right elbow separates from your left elbow a lot.
See that.
And then 3, you have no width.
Zero width.
0 width, 0 height. So you see how your arms...
steep, would you call that a steep takeaway?
I wouldn't say it's steep. You just fold up your arm a lot.
Okay,
because you're not used
soft
to
arms.
you're not used to turning like you do as a lefty.
Yeah. So no width width away from my body.
Correct. We want more width.
I'm here.
You're very there. Yeah. Okay. So your right elbow is very low.
Yes.
You see how folded your arm is? So
I do.
typically you want like arm to be 90, 100, 110 range.
Okay.
You're like 60 range right now. Yeah. You're like that. You're literally like that right now. Yeah.
And that's pretty. I mean, a lot of people start golf,
totally,
or even are into golf, and they're
very narrow because they fold a lot instead of turning.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So let's try get more width. First, that will actually help you turn a little bit more, because by not folding, it will force you to turn your torso to move. You're moving by folding right now.
So I'm getting the club to the top of the backswing by folding arms, without actually rotating.
Correct. So you don't look too bad, but you can definitely turn more.
Okay.
So let's just try. So right now, when you set up, take your setup. Your grip looks fine, by the way.
Grip's okay, yeah?
Yep, grip looks okay. So right now, when you set up, both arms are pretty straightish, right? So keep that relationship when you still ground the club.
Yep.
Whatever length they're at, feel like you keep that.
Yes.
Whatever space you have between your elbows, keep that. Don't separate. So show me the most turn, keeping your right arm straight. Turn. Keeping your right arm straight.
Oh, right arm straight.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
I hear you, but I'm reversing. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so like there.
Even straighter. Yes. Okay. So I want you to show, and we're going to exaggerate a lot, especially when we work with like novice golfers. I just go hard on the exaggeration.
Because you'll never do it in execution like as much as you think.
Correct. I've only maybe 1 in 100, then we just dial it back.
Fine, yeah.
But so let's try, show me a swing where you feel like you max turn, keeping your right arm straight the entire time. Your backswing stops when you can't keep your right arm straight anymore, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I'll do a little rehearsal here.
Yep.
So right arm straight.
And turn the most. Good. Your right arm is not straight. Yes. It can be even straighter, but you have to literally feel like it's straight. Yes, let's try. Good first try. Good first try. Watch this. So you can see your right arm is definitely not straight.
No, God no.
A little bit more width and depth though, eh?
Interesting.
You see that?
Yeah, yeah.
So literally, like both, at setup, both arms are straight, right?
Yes.
If all I do is turn, see how I keep both arms straight here?
Okay.
I want you to literally feel that.
Okay.
If you feel this, you'll probably be here.
Yes.
But I want you to feel like you stretch your straight arms as high and back as you can.
Okay.
So slowly, it may look like this. High and back, you see that?
Yes.
As high and back as you can with straight arms. You'll still probably fold up, but you'll fold up less.
The funny thing is this is the complete opposite almost of what we would practice.
As a lefty, yes.
My
You
left-hand
actually,
swing?
yeah, you have no issues with width as a lefty.
But I like this because this is very common. A lot of
Yes,
people
this
ask,
is a very common thing. You're totally right.
does this fit in a little bit into what we were talking about overswinging the other day?
Yes, because most people overswing by folding too much.
So no width and they overswing.
Correct, but you don't overswing because you don't turn much.
Yes.
But if you fold and turn, then you're very overswung.
Okay, so you're saying I want to push my right arm as high and here as possible?
And high and back is perfect. Yeah, dude, that looks great. Yes, try that. If you can do that in a real swing, that'd be lovely.
I'm thinking about pushing it towards like your projector
Yes,
there.
love it, love it. So straight arms, max turn as you do that, okay? Yes. Yes. How'd that feel?
It feels like I'm pushing my arms
Yeah, do
twice
that again.
as far.
I'm gonna take a face on.
Sure.
Do that again. That was really good. Really, really good. Yeah, max turn, okay?
Okay, so
Yes, dude, love that. Yes, do that. Arm stop, swing stops, and your arm can't be straight anymore.
okay.
Good, dude. You're gonna love how this looks. That was a good shot.
All right, eh?
88, 81 miles an hour.
Moving, baby.
So we're going from, I'll take a screenshot. So this is a good feel for you.
That was a rehearsal?
Yeah, see how much wider and deeper you are?
Interesting.
Pretty big difference, eh?
That's very interesting.
And then the face, I'm gonna take a screenshot of the face on one as well, so you can really see them side by side. Sure, we can see the back, but you see how like even your left arm is a bit bent?
Very bent.
Because your right arm is bent too much. People always, so for righties, people are always saying, oh, like my left arm is bent, I just wanna keep it straight. You're not gonna be able to keep it straight unless your right arm is straight.
That is a really good point. Okay,
Yes.
so you're saying a lot of people are left arm, keep it straight.
Yes.
But if this arm
impossible.
folds a ton, I'm pulling both
It's
with me.
impossible, correct.
That's a good tip.
So yes, we want your lead arm to be straight if possible. And I think for most people it is possible.
Yes.
But you need to focus on your trail arm not over bending.
That's really,
Yep.
yeah, that's a big one. You get a lot of people that would come in with this type of thing. They'd say like, Larry,
Yep.
I don't hit it very far. I don't make great contact. And these type of things. Is this like a lot of people need to work on?
Yeah, it's great that you showed up with this because I do think this progression will probably benefit the most people. I think it is the most common issue,
Good.
both in person and online.
That's what
when
you see
I first
online.
initially work with them.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, so I'll do a little rehearsal again. My setup is okay.
Yes.
So I'm thinking about my right arm high and back.
Yep. Yes, exactly. As you max turn, okay? Yes, good, dude. Really good. So good,
Is that all
dude.
right? Yeah, that felt pretty
That
good.
was nice. That was really nice.
Good one.
That was that was 84 club speed.
What do we start at?
78.
Interesting.
You're not trying to swing faster, right?
Honestly, if anything, I feel like I'm swinging slower, but I guess extra width produces extra speed.
Yes, and that's not a common thing. A lot of people do say, oh, I feel like I'm doing less effort because they're not wasting effort on wrong things.
Yeah.
They may be moving, but it's like useless in terms of actually producing
Yeah,
speed.
it's like wasted exertion.
Exactly.
I mean, I feel effort in trying to get
Yes,
here,
yes.
but I don't feel as much effort once I guess I move into
Exactly,
downswing.
yes. That was excellent. That last thing there was so good, dude. Yes.
Yeah, that felt nice. I feel a little bit better in balance the last couple.
Dude, it's looking awesome.
That's kind of cool, like that the lie angle is changing on some of these.
Totally, yeah.
So-
you went from 4 degrees down to 1.5 degrees toe down.
So quickly talk to me, because I think a ton of people are familiar with like this
Yes.
sort of goat humping toe
Yes.
down motion. How is that related to being like overly folded and narrow in the backswing?
yes, that's a great question. So do your folded backswing again.
Okay.
So if you fold, you have to unfold to get back to the ball. If you unfold so much, you're going to hit the ground so early. So you stand up, and the only way to stand up is your hands rising and the toe goes down. But now that you have width, now that you have width, you're not forced, you can maintain this now, and you actually turn properly into the shot.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's why your toe down is decreasing now.
Yeah, and if you're way toe down, I mean, obviously there's a ton of problems, but that's why a lot of people see like a right shot.
Totally.
They see a poor contact, kind of scrapey shot.
Totally. So good. You chunked it, but it looked really good.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
People who will see that on video, they're going to see it looked really, really good.
Movement definitely felt good. I just obviously bottomed out.
You just chunked the hell of it.
The most important takeaway for me is like what you said. It's kind of like you asked me, am I making more effort in the downswing to get more club head speed? I definitely don't feel more in the just as you said, the width definitely created.
Yes.
I mean, in this session, it's not insignificant, but what, like 3 miles an hour club head speed?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
right?
for nothing. For really nothing.
Yeah, and it also helps you with contact and your swing path. Okay, so I think that's a really good starting point. I definitely can feel. It's funny, like left-handed, I get probably excessively hyperextended with my elbow, and right-handed, if anything, I became very soft with the elbows. But it's good, as you said. I think it's common, so I'm glad we can go through this together. That drill made a huge difference. And so I think let's stop it there just so that I can come and hit some balls with you. Like
Totally.
Practice it.
Totally.
And then we can move on to whatever you think is next. We can work on that in the next step. But like I can definitely see how key that is to sort of like, it's really a fundamental thing.
Totally. Yeah. And I think like this is a great example. I think a lot of times beginner golfers, they try to chase result too early.
Okay.
But if you change the movement, the result will follow. Because I never said to you once, I want you to try to hit a draw. I want you to swing more inside out. I want you to hit the ball more solid.
Good point.
But I think a lot of times when beginner golfers go for lessons, they try to get too much into that.
It's like the one that I think was probably one of the best backswings I made that I kind of scuffed and hit fat. It's good because right away you're like, don't worry about the contact.
Totally.
Your motion looked really good.
Yeah, totally.
And that feedback I think is important for a beginner or any level because you're right. I would always be obsessed with like, oh, well, the result was crap. Like, how could that be a good motion if the result isn't good? It's not always
exactly. Later on, as you become a better golfer and you put more reps into it, sure, good swings will produce good results. But that's only when you're far more beyond
further
level.
down the road.
Exactly.
Okay, love it. All right, guys, I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this because I think this really will help a lot of people because your righty swing is a very typical amateur golfer swing.
I'm relieved to hear that. That's exactly what I want to do. So this will be a series, I promise. Maybe one a week or so. We'll see how it goes. I just want to make sure I can actually put time into practice. I don't want to just do it and then.
But hey, even if you practice once a week, it will reflect the average golfer. Yeah.
Okay, so more to come. Next lesson with Larry, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Thanks for watching.
See you guys later.